Hey friends, Lucian here with the Bullish Bears team making the watch list video for, what is tomorrow? Thursday, January 4th. Man, I'm losing the days already. All right, so let's get right into it here. I'm going to look at some of the ones I was looking at today, seeing if I'm going to keep those on my watch list, and then see what we're going to add on for tomorrow. Obviously, look at all of these alerts that triggered today. So that's quite a few. I'm going to cancel the ones that didn't trigger because I don't like getting lots of notifications. But it's very important if you're new watching these videos, make sure you head over to our website, bullishbears.com. Read about our trade alert setups here. It'll help you to understand how our setups work. Also, make sure you join our trade room here as well. So basically, you'll be able to take our watch list that we email out each night with the alert setups. You'll figure out, just by reading this page what you got to do. Basically, you'll just input our alert setups into your own brokerage platform, and then obviously once you basically just go and practice making paper trades every day. So when you join our trade room, you'll basically shadow other traders. You'll have a virtual account set up. You'll have the watch list like you have over here that we're going to do here. So you have our watch list, our trade alerts, and then you're just going to practice making a couple hundred trades until you feel comfortable with trading with real money. We save pretty much everyone that comes and joins us just a massive amount of money. So at first, you don't have to pay thousands of dollars for trading courses to get started. So we save you all of that huge upfront money getting started. We give you a whole community of support on Facebook to really help you, as well as our trade room. And also right now, we're not charging for what we're offering, and we're actually going to be going membership base in less than a month from now, and we're only going to be asking for $10 a month for people at the start. So those that sign up now and up until our membership base are going to be able to lock in for only $10 a month. So we're basically a no pressure trading company. You come, you join us, costs you $10 a month, you get all of this included. We just try to make things just very simple and create a big community, and that's why we have a really big movement growing, because again, we're not comparing ourselves to any other companies that are out there. We give so much value away, and we just make it affordable really for everybody. So make sure you take advantage of it. Take our courses for free on our website. We have lots of trading courses, again, with our trade alerts and our watch lists. So that's the deal. I got to say these things again. I mean, there's lots because we get, about 2,000 new YouTube subscribers per month and 100 new people a day. Plus on Facebook, we have lots of new people watching this video. So we have to tailor our messages to pretty much everybody. So that's why I make these watch list videos and also say other stuff in between, because we have lots of new people following us. So let's take a look at... let me go in and edit this. I'm not sure why I just created a new gadget, so I need to go and edit this one here. Just remove these off. Let's see here. Delete these. So actually, I'm just going to go right into the watch list down over here. So we're looking for stocks that have held their highs on the day, or ones that are extended for either potential continuation or a pullback. And as you can see on these charts every day, I'm just going through each and every chart showing you support and resistance. That's why I don't rush through these watch list videos, because this is trading in a nutshell. It's mapping out support and resistance, and just learning patterns. So the more that you see all these different patterns that I show you each day, the better that you're going to become as a trader, because it's going to become very familiar for you. So this is kind of like a cup position. Many times when you have a cup position like this, it then forms a handle, so it might pull back and consolidate and come down a little bit. Gotta watch, but you can see this is support right here on that 420 area, resistance around 435. There's also going to be resistance around 450-ish as well. So you can even just put like an invisible line right here at 450. You can go on the weekly. Let's say Yeah, you can see right back here, right around 450. See that? I didn't even have to, I just could just assume there was resistance there, and there is. So I'm going to put ADVM on the watch list, and you want to see it break 435. Careful of resistance at 450. If it breaks 450, you want to see it continue upwards. This might be a classic position of it pulling back a little bit, but gotta watch. This is just the support and resistance areas to look at. AMMJ, that's a marijuana stock. Obviously it went up, kind of pulled back. That's kind of a tough candle to judge trading, so I'm not going to put that one on the watch list. APHQ, no. ARQL. So this one's been moving up, so it's closing right below a whole dollar amount, which I like because it's just very easy to determine if you're going to trade it. I'd put an alert at or above $2. That's a whole dollar amount. Whole and half dollar amounts are psychological support and resistance areas. You can see some support down over here. Really at the kind of the, you could put the base of, you can see that gap right there. So that will be some support, as well as down over here. But obviously, if it breaks $2, you don't want to let it fall all the way down over here. So basically, if you were to get in ARQL, you want it to break above $2 and hold. If the retest failed, that's a potentially bearish sign. And as you can see, some support and resistance. ARWR, let's see here. You can see it got up to 488, pulled back. So this one, it pulled back pretty much right above this area of support. It was resistance. It broke, pulled right back down. Now there's resistance at 488, and obviously going to be at $5 as well. So this one could still potentially go up, but now you'd want to see it get above today's close at, I'm just going to put it at 465. I'd usually put it above 488, but if this does get above 465, it is over a half dollar amount. It could try rebroaching and retesting $5. You have to watch and see, but these areas of support are very critical. Again, when you're day trading, you're just looking for quick scalps. So if something went up from 465 back up to 488, that's a 23-cent move. That's a great day. If you made 23 cents on every trade day trading, that you'd be very rich. That's a great amount of money. BCRX. Kind of trading sideways. Don't like it. BLCM. No. BLOS, that's a Canadian pot stock. These pot stocks are just running. They go and they pull back. Let's see with this one. Put at or above 284. Be careful at $3. The sector is just moving. It's really no joke. It goes up and pulls back. But when they pull back hard. As you can see, like, look at down here, it goes up. Look at this, 1, 2, 3 green days, smacks all the way back down. Doesn't mean it's not going to go back up, but if you get caught up in it way up here, you're going to have to wait. Look at if you got in right over here at $1.90, you're having to wait all these, month or two for it to go back up again. So you want to be careful buying at tops when it's overextended. You got to wait for them to pull back. So this may go up another day or so before it pulls back, but as you can see, it goes up, pulls back to the moving average lines, and then continues up. So you just got to watch, make sure you're always taking your profits, especially with these marijuana stocks. The majority of them are garbage, and you have to be very careful. CANL, I think that even maybe, it looks like it might even be that might be a pot stock too. So we'll put at or above, let's put $75. The sector is running. But again, traders are going to, look at that. I mean, this is actually probably going to be a good short. 3 green days, then a pullback. I'm not even going to pull this back on. You can't even get shares probably of this to short. So I'm not even going to put this in the watch list. But this is a perfect setup. 1, 2, 3 green days looking for a short. Maybe it pops up close to $1 before the shorts come in. You can even see it kind of like goes up and pulls back down. So I'm actually not going to put this one on the watch list. That's a perfect setup for a short, though. Look for 3 green days. Get a broker where you can short. Interactive Brokers is pretty decent. After that, you're looking at a company like Speed Trader or Centerpoint. That's good for shorting, but you got to have usually $30,000 or more to get involved. CBDS, marijuana stock. As you can see, it's just going and breaking. You can see it's right here. That's critical support right below $10. $10 is going to be resistance at or above maybe 974 for a potential continue upwards, but be careful at $10. CBDS. Again, these marijuana stocks, they are running. Yep, more marijuana stocks. CNAB I see down there. CHCI. Nope, CNAB is a marijuana stock. This has been a bull flag here. You can see right above 210, which is above this candle wick as well. You can see some resistance up around 250. So, yeah, so at or above 210 we'll put. I just like to round up a penny if it's 209. You can see some support down here. These wicks play level support. That 9 EMA, that around 170-ish area. So CNAB, marijuana stock, at or above, what is that, 210. CNNRF, no. CRBP. What is that there? 875. It's kind of a double top, so you could see here's a peak right around right around 880, and then you can see today it failed right below that. That's technically a double top. That's a bearish sign if it can't get above this level. If it gets above it, then you can call it basically a double bottom, maybe a double bottom breakout, but it's got to get above this 880 level, which it is falling below right now. So not going to put that one on. DIGAF, no. DMPI, no. EBIO, no. Let's see, this one, maybe if it can get above this 200 SMA, above 80, got lots of resistance there. EV, EB, EP. Not gonna put that on. No. Let's see here. 519, 521. So I wanted to see it get above that wick. 523. 550 resistance. These wicks, you can see, like, look, this is a just extremely volatile stock. You got to trade it and take profits along the way. I put this one at or above 520, but as you can see, this thing goes up, down, up, down. It's just a massive trap with all these wicks. So if you trade it, you got to trade the patterns and be very, very, very careful. Don't trade it with real money unless you know how to trade. Galt. There's 1, 2, 3 green days. Might be a pullback at some point. You see it broke above $half amount, kind of pulled back. I'm not going to put that on. GCAP. No. So this had a breakout here today, HGSH. So this one didn't hold its highs, but this is one that I would consider putting on for another day. Had a big breakout, pulled right back, but it's still breaking out. You can see this is now support around 218. I'd put it right above 250, that $half amount, if it can break 250. And I would use 250 as a stop, and then obviously you have all this room for it to potentially go. So on a stock like this one, this is a perfect example. If it goes and breaks 250, and the pattern looks good, you might look for entry, maybe above 250. Watch it hold, maybe let it break out, pull back to 250, see if it holds, and then maybe bull flags and goes up. And then you would use 250 as a stop, because if this stock goes above 250 and pulls back down, it could easily fall back down to 218 and then down to these areas as well. It could easily fall to $2. So, but HGSH, it's just very easy to play in terms of risk management. If you were to take a trade and the setup looks good, use 250 as your stop. HOS, like that. Let's see here. We can put that one at or above 370. You can see it's closed above the 50 SMA. It's above the moving average lines. You got to be careful at $4. So just the whole dollar amount. Actually, you'll put it at or above 371, just because it's the high of day here. So if it breaks 371, be very careful at $4. Obviously, this moving average line here, this 50 SMA would act as support. So now that it broke above, it was resistance. Now it is support. HTGM. No. Let's see here. So we can put ITEK at or above 325. You have 350 resistance right up here around 380. You can see some support right here, right around $3. So we can put at or above 323. I put 325 just because it's like a $0.25 amount. You got to also be aware of those areas for resistance as well. So whole and half dollar amounts, also quarter areas as well. So want to see it get above that 325, then be aware at 350, and then these areas on the way up. ITHUF, no, that might be due for a pullback. You can see right here, it broke yearly highs right around that 270. Now you got to see if it's either going to stay or fall back below that. It's had multiple green days, over 3. It's been 5. So it might be a good short setup if you can find shares to short. But I'm not putting that on. 121. Let's see. Yeah, if that can get above 121. That could be a breakout if it gets above 121 area. So we'll put that one on the watch list. That is Jone, Jone. All right. Next one. JRJC. 314 to 322. Yeah, I don't love it. No. It's holding its highs. I'd like to see it get above that 182 area. So if it got above 182, might be one to play. Careful of $2 at resistance. So we could put that on. It might not go tomorrow or so, but it's one to keep an eye on at or above 182 for a breakout here. I want it to get above these candles, above that 180 or 182 area, and then for it to potentially continue upwards. Let's see, LPTH. No. I gotta take my sweatshirt off. I'm hot. So let's see. Do I like LTEA? There are multiple green days, over 3. There's now 4. You can see some potential weakness here. Not going to put that on. LXRP, no. Nope. Lots of traps there. NDEV, that's a marijuana stock. Don't like the pattern. Obviously, it's got to get above this area and then above $1. Just don't like the pattern on that one. And NEON, no. So that's the day watch list. Let me do the swing trade watch list for tomorrow. Let's see here. Actually, let me do the delete for 1, 2. Let me delete that one. And let me do this. All right, perfect there. So let's do this. I do multiple scans for swing trading. Again, swing trading is its own beast in and of itself, so you got to look for multiple different setups. It's just not ones that are just holding for the day. You got to look at the chart setups. Look out for potential breakouts. I try to get ones for you guys that have maybe the potential to move or $1 or more. If you get on our swing trade watch list, if this pattern looks good and you trade it, if the stock can move, if it moves $1 or more, you might want to really consider taking your profits. Obviously, look at the patterns, and you can always get back in on a pullback. But anytime you can make $1 or more on a stock, definitely be very careful and make sure to really look at the patterns and take your profits. Just because it says swing trade, that's up to you on your exits. Again, we're just giving you the guides. These alerts, they're just telling you areas that are potentially going to break. And if they do, you're going to decide by practicing trading whether you're going to take that trade or not. Again, if you're new and you're like, well, I don't know if I should take that trade or not, that's why we say take our courses for free. Save yourself a few $1,000s. Just come in and learn for a few months. Join our trade room. Get our alert setups. And all we're asking for is $10 a month, which is really the lowest you're going to find anywhere. You're not going to find anywhere out there that gives you what we give you for the price that we're asking for. So literally for the cost of 2 coffees a month at $10, or a cost of 1 TD Ameritrade, you can just come in and learn. So take the next 6 months or a year, just join our trade room, take our courses, and practice. That's all you have to do. There's no pressure for you to trade with real money. We all want to make money, but if you don't make at least a few hundred practice trades and get comfortable first, you're just not going to succeed as a trader if you just start trading with real money, because trading is hard. It's not just about buying low and selling high. It's also all of the emotions and overcoming greed and all of that. There's so much that's involved with trading. So this one right here, I'm going to put at or above 69.50, which is a $0.50 amount. You can see some resistance up in these areas right around that $71. You can see some resistance at $70 as well. So you'd want to see it get above $69.50. Be careful of $70 and then $71. But, $69.50 up to $71, that could be a potential $1.50 move. Got to watch it. It's one to keep an eye on. That's A. AMAG. Let me see here. You can put at or above $15.50. Again, I like that $0.50 amount. So at or above $15.50. You can see some support right around that $15. Some resistance in that $16.50 range. And then just like whole and $0.50 amounts, along the way. You can see the 9 and the 20 are kind of pinching, potentially pushing upwards. So see if they push upwards and push price up. But if it can continue upwards, this might be one to watch. AMAG. AMD, no, don't like that pattern. 40.54. So you can say right there, 40.54. $41, some resistance, and you have some up here. So 40, 50, you know, if it gets, you can see again the EMA is kind of pinching, potentially pushing price upwards. If you were to take a trade on this, if it gets above 40.54 area, you want to see that area hold. You want to see these EMAs pinch or cross and push price up, but it's definitely one to watch above 40.50. I'll put 55. AVT. Don't like that one. 69.17. I don't like that one as much. It's all about looking at these patterns and seeing what might have a decent room to run. 1150, let me see here, 1175. The 9 is now crossing the 20. It's getting above this F50 SMA. It pulled back right at that 1175 marker. I'd put at or above 1175. Be careful of about $12. And then you can really see at this, you know, 12.50 marker, $13, like those whole and half dollar amounts, not as much. I mean, the whole dollar amounts really are more glaring on the charts on some of these bigger ones, but again, you still got to be aware of the half dollar amounts as well. But this one had a breakout. See if it continues. CHRS. Let me see here. CHRS. Also got to be very careful on the daily. It is broaching overbought, but doesn't mean it can't, you know, move up another day or two. Just got to watch the charts. CVE. That's basically, it's almost like a head and shoulders. Left shoulder here at that 1065, head up there at 1150, and right shoulder right below 1050. I wouldn't want to put this one on. It could go up, but you want to see it get above that 1065 area, so it's a little bit close, 1034 to 1065. It's not that much room. It's a potential trap. Not saying it won't go up, but you just got to be aware of those areas. Let's see, $92. This is kind of almost like either an inverse head and shoulders or cup and handle. You can say this is left shoulder, right shoulder, head, somewhat like a pattern, but it's kind of more like a cup and a handle kind of position. But if you put it like a line right across, you can see, oops, that 92.20 area. You want to see it get it past over here, that left doji candle over there, and then you can see it pull back right over here. So you'd like to see it get above that 92.20 area. Got some support right over here. You want to also see it get above that. What is that? 92.77. It's a little bit close to that red doji candle. I don't like that right now, so I'm not going to put this one on there. I like to try to avoid those areas for you guys. What's that? 36. What is this here? 36. I'm going to put 36.60 area because I want to see it get really above this area right here for it to potentially break out. You can see the 9 and the 20 are crossing, but it's got to close above this 36.60. You can see it pulled back here today once it got up to that area. So you want to see it ideally get above it for a potential continuation. So SLCA, TOT, TV. This one got a potential little gap up there between that 59.30 to 15.50 area. Want to see it get above this 14.27, the high a day here today. If that can hold, that might be one that potentially continues upwards. 14, we'll put 28. XON. I'll do one more scan here. Sometimes when I get a few, I just kind of stop, but we'll see if there's any other ones over here. Some of them are duplicates. Let's see here. Team 50/40. Where is this? $51. I want to see it get above that $51. You see that right here? I want to see it get above here, and then it could be kind of a crapshoot up in here. You can see the 9 and the 20 are kind of crossing right now. So that whole dollar amount is critical coming across. So put it at or above. I'm just going to put it at or above $51, just that whole dollar amount. And that is for team. Let's see here. PayPal, 76.75. You can see 9 and the 20 are crossing over, finishing at its highs right below a whole dollar amount. I'm going to put it at or above $77. Got some resistance right up in the $79 range up there. So that's PayPal, PYPL. Let's see. No. 9 and 20 are pinching, kind of crossing there. Let's see, $23. There's lots of space on these. I don't like all the different space on them. Although it is kind of crossing, it could go up. It's just I don't like the way these look, so I'm not going to keep that on there or put that on STM. I didn't like the space between the candles. Let's see, we can put it's falling right below this 50 SMA here. You want to see it get above. The 9 and the 20 are crossing. There is that potential resistance of 20 right on below 28. So you want to see it get above 27. Then you got to be careful of this area. I'm not going to put that on right now. CTRP at or above, let's see, maybe 66. So you can see this 9 and the 20 are crossing here. There's lots of like kind of these wicks over here. So you want to see 9 and 20 cross and push price up ideally. So let's kind of go back to, I'm going to put 66.10. Which is higher than today's 66.06. So you'd like to see it get above, and obviously you get the 9 to push price up. So QCOM. All right, so that's pretty much the watch list. See, guys, I made a somewhat quicker one today, but even quicker. Still 35 minutes. Still 35 minutes. I'm going through each stock to show you guys. I could easily just kind of do this all beforehand, make it super quick for you, rush through our watch list. We're not going to do that. I'm going to go through each chart every single day. If it seems boring, it is. It's just that's trading. Trading is just all about support, resistance, and patterns. It's not about me coming in, making a watch list video, making me look like a rock star, some hero person like, hey, I'm the best trader out there, or here, watch my 5 or 10 minute video because I'm going to show you all the tricks of the trade and you're going to get rich. No, that's not the case. With trading, you're going to just need to just do this every single day. You saw this. I just showed you what I'm looking for in all these charts. I'm mapping out support and resistance. I'm building my watch list. So come tomorrow morning, there's all these stocks on my watch list, but pre-market, I'm going to look at the patterns again. I'm going to go through these and see if anything's potentially running with some pre-market volume with a decent pattern for the potential breakout to set up. So I might take this watch list of a dozen or so stocks and narrow it down to 2 or 3 that I might watch, and then I'll use it in conjunction with trade ideas. Our pre-market scanner. Trade Ideas is hands down the best scanner out there. Again, we do get you affiliate discount with Trade Ideas. We have a partnership with them. We get you a 15% community discount. The link is below in our video. So also again too, if you're not a member of our Facebook community, come and join us. We are the Bullish Bears. We call ourselves the stock market community. We have massive amounts of people, almost 23,000 people, just non-stop people coming in. Also make sure to like and follow our fan page as well. So join our Facebook group. Like and follow our fan page. We post a lot of our updates over there. It's just easier to keep in touch with us, obviously, because there's so much. Obviously, just as of right now, 64 people want to get in right now. We have over 100 people a day joining our group, and we have a great group. We keep all the spammers, all the noise, all the garbage out. It's a very safe place to learn, so you can always feel free to ask questions in our community at any time. So come and join us. If you have not been over to our website yet, head over to bullishbears.com, or the link is below. You'll see over here we have over $3,000 worth of free trading courses to help you get started. Make sure you take advantage of it. We have lots of people like ask us. We get emails and questions every day and recommendations. If I'm new, what do I do? If you're new, what you need to do is take the next few months and just study. That's really what you need to do, is study. So come over, take our free courses. Again, save yourself $3,000. If you don't believe us, type in trading courses online. Look at some other big name trading companies that are out there that are very reputable, and you'll see if you want their courses as a package, it's going to cost you $3,000 plus up front. Also, too, most trading companies, they're anywhere from $100, $150, $200 per month. And then you throw a trade idea scanner that's $100 on top of that. What you're going to need a good stock scanner at some point. You can start off on the free ones, but when you want to become a really good trader, you're going to need to add on a scanner. So Trade Ideas, it's the best. It costs about $100 a month. So now if you're paying somebody else $150 a month, and then you add on a scanner at $100 a month, now you're getting close to a car payment every month just to learn trading. So we're really kind of just wiping out all that cost, and we're saying, listen, we're $10 a month. Again, we're not trying to be the cheapest or whatever. We're completely different than everybody else. We don't put ourselves in the same category as all the other big name traders or gurus. We don't care what they do. We think that they're awesome. We've learned a lot from them, but we don't really care what they do. We're just not them. We don't chase them. They'll end up chasing us. Obviously we're having such a massive community and growth, and our rankings are just absolutely insane. So we're creating a movement, just all led by you guys. We give you guys the content, you guys like it. We're creating this big movement. So we're just going to keep it going. So as of right now, you can come over, take our courses for free. Make sure you join our trading room and receive our trade alerts, you can subscribe right over here. The links are below. But as you can see right now, it's after 5 o'clock and there's still over 36 people in our trade room just right now, just people talking all day long in our trade room. This is a great place to learn. So if you're new and you're taking our courses and you're really like, just learning and studying, you come into our trade room. Again, it costs you, $10 a month, which is really, it's a joke. It's basically free, but, we're not, Tim, Dan, and myself, we're not about the money. We're just about paying our bills like anybody else. And we're just keeping this movement going for you guys so you can come in and literally for the cost of one trade a month, in and out of one trade or 2 coffees, you're learning trading. So this is all you need to do. There's no pressure if you're new to trade with real money and try to chase a car payment that you'd be paying everywhere else to try to make money. You're just coming in and you're saying, okay, I just want to go in and learn. And that's it. We just make it very simple for you guys. So make sure that you join our trade room if you haven't yet. Make sure, as of right now, we have a donate tab. It's going to go to membership in the next few weeks, but you click on donate and the links will be below in this video as well, or you can just go on our site. But literally, you can just kind of lock in your $10 a month here right now. And that's it. You're ready to go and you're ready to learn trading. So you got their courses, our trade room, our trade alerts, our watch list, and they just come to work every single day practicing trading. That's how easy we make it for you guys. So again, we're doing lots of website stuff on the back end to get our membership up and running. And that will be launching shortly. But at this point, it's just as just kind of things are like, what is it? I can't talk here right now. There's nothing changing. We're just moving forward, giving you guys more content and just asking for $10 a month. So you guys can just really learn trading. That's it, guys. It's that simple. That's all it is. Again, we have another 45 or something minute video. So again, if it's 5 or 10 minutes of me rambling you guys, telling you guys, we have lots of new people that are joining us all the time. So we got to get the message out there to them as well. But this is trading, support, resistance, doing this every single day. We cut out the legwork for you guys. So literally for $10 a month, we're cutting out all of this hour a day that you have to do with mapping out everything. And all you need to do is just take our watches, our alerts, take 5-10 minutes a day, put those alerts into your brokerage account, and then when they fire off by email or by text, you're just going to practice trading, really, until you get comfortable and you get a good success ratio of at least 60 to 65% win ratio, and you're in profit. And you're just going to come in every day and practice with the other traders in our trade room until you get good. So that's as simple as it is, guys. That's really not complicated. We're just making it simple for you guys to learn trading. If you haven't yet, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel, click the notification bell, watch our videos. We have lots of subscribers, lots of videos, lots of, as you can see, just massive amounts of content to help you get started. So hopefully this video helped you guys, and happy trading tomorrow. Enjoy.